The opening to the Doll Festival has been nothing short of a movie, but something tells me that this was all a ruse set up to lure somebody out. Lily was able to captivate everyone in attendance. Even our own little Rudo was unable to escape this sense of joy. And by the way, the little food moments had me dying because, well, if you know, you know. We'll be getting into all of that, but before we do, what's going on, everybody? DomoSenpai here, and today we are covering chapter 134 of Gachiakuta. And if y'all are new to the channel and have yet to subscribe, man, make sure y'all go down below and hit that big ass red subscribe button underneath the video. Help your boy on his quest to 20,000 subscribers. Help me make history. Join one of the coolest communities on this platform. Share this video with people who not only enjoy Gachiakuta, but just overall manga as well. I'm trying to make a lot of things shake in regards to my overall content, so the more y'all show up, the more we go up, you know? Anyway, enough of the pleasantries, bro. Let's get into the... Something that I think is going to go under a lot of people's radar on this first page is the intention of the raffle box. Now, at first glance, it seems that this is just Wing being goofy, but when you look at her face, that look tells me otherwise. Just keep the box in mind for now. The Queen of Entertainment, Lily, makes her Doll Festival opening debut, and the crowd loses their fucking minds. But somebody already made an observation of who she is. Rudo immediately tries to get Enjin's attention by saying, "It's the White Crow," but Enjin is distracted by the fact that he is getting to see Lily live. I also think I'm starting to get a clearer picture of why Amo is here as well. The more she talks, the more my detective brain starts to work. She says, Amo doesn't get it, but there is a unique scent in this place. Make sure y'all jot that down in your notebooks for later chapters. Rudo is in thought, saying, that's gotta be her. She's the one, the person who knows where to find the choker maker. Now we know how one-track minded Rudo can get, but something about this moment made me realize that he's grown a bit, and we've talked about it, for quite a while, like how much he's grown over time. The earlier Rudo would have disregarded everything that was happening and rushed the stage entirely. But instead of acting on impulse, he started asking questions. He goes on to say, what the crap? Look for the White Crow. He could have just told us her name and we wouldn't have had to search everywhere. But is there any way for us to talk to her? To answer Rudo's question, I don't think it was as much of Kuro not wanting to tell you her name as much as him not being allowed to tell you her name. Because, honestly, just think about it, right? If the choker maker is always listening, whoever the choker maker is would just relay this information to the White Crow, and this whole situation would have never happened. As far as being able to talk to Lily though, that will show itself later. As she lifts her wand, the music kicks in, and we are greeted with one of the more expressive expositions in the series. The visual of her movement, coupled with the crowd's excitement, and the visual of our team getting extremely hyped. Bro, is it me? Or is Durana-sensei trying to distract us from something? Because the further we get into the chapter, the more apparent that seems. As Lily slams her wand into the ground, she transforms into this sexy ass officer uniform. God damn. Anyway, Ryo explains to Rudo that that is her vital instrument, Lunavis, which is also a play on Lunaris. You know, Lunaris, it has something to do with the moon and all of that stuff. Yeah, you get it. Rudo was flabbergasted at the idea that she could use magic. She isn't called the Queen of Entertainment for nothing, you know. As she soars up into the sky, she screams, "Hands up!" and the crowd fucking loses it. Like, bro, look at this spread and tell me that crowd is not hype. Holy shit. And then we get the final outfit of Lily and Enjin. I get it. I understand it now. I too would be drooling for Lily. I'm on bending knee. Shout out Boys to Men. The opening show ends and Lily has some interesting choice of words for the crowd. It's an honor to open for this magnificent event. My heart is filled with pride. I offer my respect to this wonderful doll festival, my deepest gratitude to the White Crow who once saved my life, and a wish for blessings and smiles for all of you watching and the performers here today. Now let's sit back and enjoy the rest of the show. I have a lot that I want to say about this situation, so make sure y'all grab y'all popcorn because we're gonna get into theory crafting mode. Now, y'all already know that I believe that Lily is not only the white crow, but is also winged, right? But is it possible that I had it all wrong? Something struck me last week when I was thinking about this whole situation. This whole time we've been looking for someone like Kuro, right? Just due to the fact that he transformed into a crow, so when he brought up the white crow, we were all just like, oh yeah, has to be someone like him. But what if that was never the case? What if that was never his intention? What if it was just the fact that Lily has a big ass white crow on her hat and that was supposed to be our lead? Don't think too deeply on that, but it was just funny as hell when I sat back and thought about it. Anyway, one of the things that Lily said was, my deepest gratitude to the white crow who once saved my life. While this may come off as, oh, she's denying she's the white crow, she's not the white crow, this was more of her letting Rudo and the crew know that she's there than, anything, because funny enough, Zanka also picks up on that. We all know that Zanka is our super sleuth, our expert on picking up on details that nobody else does, which is also why he's one of my favorite characters in the series. Our crew is coming down from the show, and like I said, Zanka was already ahead of the game. We found her. How are we going to talk to her? The whole crew's response was pretty much all the same. Aside from Rudo, his instinct kicked in saying, do we storm the stage? And in unison, Engine and Zanka said, don't even think about it. Like I said, bro, old Rudo wouldn't have even asked that question. He would have just tried to rush that stage frame one. This time, though, he at least thought about it. Zanka being Zanka brings up the fact that our only hope is the 2 Lily raffle tickets. And conveniently, Rudo did receive the last one, which had 666s on it. The team congregates and comes to the conclusion that as long as one of them wins, they'll be able to get to Lily and get some information. But as they are having this discussion about the raffle, Amo lets them know that if you're interested in the raffle, Amo thinks it's already starting. And then Mimo says, okay everybody, let's just end the suspense right now. Get out your 2 Lily raffle tickets and let the drawing begin. Everybody had the same idea, including me. Why are we rushing the raffle drawing? Isn't this too soon? Shouldn't this be happening later on? Y'all remember earlier when I said that this seems like a ruse to lure somebody out? The more you think about that, the more, it seems to be the case. This is the height of the show too, since this is the most popular person on the ground, so you do it while everyone's eyes are on the stage. So whose attention in particular are you trying to grab? This is something I don't have the answer to yet, but when I figure something out, I'll be the first one to tell y'all. So to end the chapter off, just before the announcement of the winning number, everyone stares at their raffle tickets, and the last one we get a visual of is, you guessed it, Rudo. And of course, Fu is in the background as a cameo character. One of the things that I wanted to bring up is something I noticed on the tail end of reading the chapter. Did anybody else notice Lily's eyes? Is it me, or do they look like keyholes? I don't know about you guys, but to me, this seems extremely intentional, just like this next portion. And I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all missed out on this, but it was the box design. Did y'all see the same design appear on Lily's thigh? I don't think that's a coincidence. And then not to mention, the box just magically appeared in her hand. I've already explained my thoughts on it, but come on, man. I may not be the smartest man in the world, but if it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, and quacks like a duck, it's more than likely a Rudo. Anyway, if there was anything that I missed that y'all thought I should have covered, make sure y'all let me know in the comment section below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. Thank y'all for continuing to support your boy and get me to an even higher level than, I ever thought I would be. I have an announcement video coming soon, so make sure y'all stay tuned for that. I know I've been telling y'all for like the last few weeks, but I mean it this time. I'm gonna try to get more videos out on a daily basis, so we just might have to stream more often than I thought I would have to. Y'all enjoy y'all morning, afternoon, and night, wherever y'all are. I'm DomoSenpai, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.